And we are back inside Archeage. The Beta 4 event.
Achieved with CryEngine 3.
All right. So you know, I have a ton of videos actually that I have made during the alpha, but with all the changes that were coming up, I didn't feel the need to really put them out there. There are a ton of channels that already have Archeage up, and I was kind of waiting for the change. This is actually going to fall under free-to-play ? I'm going to go ahead and tell you that yes, it is very free-to-play, with some exceptions. Archeage will not let non-subscribed players or paying players build houses or have crops and things like that, and there's certain other restrictions as well. But the biggest one is going to be the land and the crops and stuff. That's a big one, and that's because in this game, to really do anything, you have to build it yourself or buy it from others. And seeing how the game's not live yet, I can't really talk about the economy on the servers. I mean, there is one, and you can buy what you need from them, but it's a little more of a hassle than if you just do it yourself. As you know that, I mean, if you get land, you have to pay taxes on it and stuff, but it's just how you want to play the game. So virtually, yes, it's going to be very free to play. Very free to play. But this is the beta event number 4. I'm coming in fresh because, you know, all English. We'll just choose Aaron Zeb here. Also want to make this because the alpha videos, things were changing here and there, and this way we can start from scratch, and I can run over some of the big points of the game with you as we go. All right, partner. You're so gorgeous. Elf. Of course, this screen has changed. This didn't really used to be there, really, back in the days. Here's the Firin. Alright, so let's talk about the difference. The Nuainin. I don't know how to say it really, so I'm just going to say it. Extra benefits from visiting her realm. Stats are increased after being resurrected. Abilities, what is reduced construction time for houses and castles. If you're not going to pay, guess what? This character's not going to be for you. That's all I'm saying. Elf. They train from combat from the day they walk. Elves possess increased physical ability. The stamina allows them to hold their breath underwater for an extra 20 seconds. That's kind of a big deal, especially if you're going to be pirating and diving, which further in the game you can build ships and actually dive for treasures. So, you know, but then, you know, you're probably going to be making your underwater gear anyway. Your buff is talented swimmers increasing their swim speed plus 5%. The Firin. Quick reflexes allow them to twist their bodies as they fall and land more nimbly. Decrease in fall damage, negative 20%. The strong claws, non-retractable claws allow them to climb trees and ladders 30% faster. There are certain quests where you're going to use that, so, you know. The Harani. Far-flung Harani Empire has forced its people to master the use of portals for quick travel, reducing the cast time and cooldown of the recall ability 30%. That's kind of a big deal. Settling the jungles of Mahidadi taught the Harani to be efficient in their labor, reducing the time required for logging trees and gathering herbs, negative 10%. In my opinion, Harani and our new inn are probably the most important if you're going to be paying. Okay, if you're just going to be gathering and putting stuff on the auction house, which I'm sure there's going to be a limit on non-paying members of putting it on the auction house. I'm not really going to start being like, oh, well, they're going to do this and that, because it's still a little bit before it comes out and they really aren't locked in yet on what they're going to do. The only real thing that has been said is, hey, they're not going to get land and pay for crops and stuff. So for this intents and purposes, we are actually going to use our man here because I'm going to build a paladin, which I can probably do it with all of them. But I like the suit. I like the suit. So, sue me. All right, so we're gonna go to the appearance menu. The appearance is pretty good. I mean, it's nothing fancy. I mean, it's pretty good as far as character creation. You can actually make them. I mean, if we're going to compare free to play other character creations, then yes, this is actually really good. It is really good. Alright, so we'll go back to select race. We're going to accept our man here. It's going to go into appearance. I honestly don't care what my guy looks like. We're going to go to select skill set. Alright, so one of the good things I really liked about the skill set here is that you can actually see the moves that they're trying to do. And it tells you your starting out attacks pretty much of what you're going to come across. So we have battle rage, sorcery, archery, vitalism, occultism, and shadow play. Battle rage said is symbolized by Kyrios, the god of destruction. Devastating attacks of his devotees bombard their enemy mercilessly until finally their foes kneel bleeding and bow before the pure destructive victory. Okay, so alright, so we're actually gonna go battle rage. If you've seen my other Archeage videos, you know that I did archery and then I put some occultism and sorcery in it, which was a pretty good combination. So we're gonna go with that, and we're gonna do Paladin. Confirm. All right, your patron status will expire in 11/24/2014. Awesome. Okay, well, I have till November. So, this is your starting screen. Nothing fancy. Let's go to our options. Full screen. I kind of like to play in windowed, but that's okay. We're okay at the moment. UI size, we're going to go down to 90% and hit apply just because. During alpha, this is like a pain in the butt. Alright, so pretty basic stuff until you actually get into the game. Alright.
Nuyans have never found fear in the thought of death. How could they? Their patron deity is the goddess of the hereafter. Death means reuniting with her, she who, as a living goddess, gave her life to save all people. With the last wisps of energy in her divine soul, she sent all races to a new land. Everyone lost their old kingdoms, their old gods, and their old heroes. But none felt this loss as keenly as the followers of Nui. Some would have even preferred to follow her to the hereafter. I was one of them. On their new continent, the Nuyans found nothing but ancient, untamed wilds. They dreamt of their magnificent civilization back on Auroria. But their reality had shrunk to leaky lean-tos and rocky fields that would not yield. The elemental specters that had ruled the area for eons tormented Nui's chosen endlessly. They reigned from an ancient labyrinth hidden in the forest. The powerful Archmage Solzrian led an assault on the maze, wresting control from the spirits. The elemental specters retreated. They knew that the owner is always he who holds the key. Solsrian built a grand castle over the labyrinth, declaring whoever conquered it would be king. Following this rule, the Nuyens reclaimed some former glory and learned to love their new land. However, roads remained smooth only for so long. A young upstart shunned the labyrinth and rallied an army to conquer the lands he desired. Even the two greatest Nuyen cities fell. He consolidated power, dubbing his kingdom Two Crowns, and forged a new kind of peace. Until tragedy struck again, a royal assassination. The Nuyens struggled to carry on. None realized that a dark secret had infected the kingdom, and that was the problem. The Nuyens wasted time battling each other when their real enemy was this tumorous darkness. The Nuyens cried out to their goddess for answers, but received nothing in return. The statues they'd carved simply gazed down at them with a cold, stone benevolence. No other race could ever understand that pain. My pain, the longing for Nui. But no matter what, they are still children of the goddess. Some are even marked with her love. As for me, I will keep my promise to protect them. They just need to remember. The war that began centuries ago is not over yet.
All right, so for a free-to-play game, the voiceover and the art is really good. It really is. We have to understand that this game actually comes over from Korea, where they've had a lot of success. So they're able to put a little more time and money into it, and make it a better free-to-play for the Americas, as we would say, in Europe.
The WASD keys move your character, and the mouse buttons control the camera and the view. To move by clicking on the ground, adjust the mouse movement.
We are not going to adjust the mouse movement. We're going to use the old-fashioned WASD. So the looks, of course, nothing really different.
Press F or right-click.
Yep, we're going to hit F. Look like a drowned rat, blah, blah, blah. All right, so...
It's automatically added to the quest tracker on the right side of your screen. You can then follow the arrow beneath your feet to the location of the quest's objectives. Your position on the...
Okay. I can tell you a lot faster than what she can. Drag little shortcuts to the blah, blah,
Corpses that
blah.
sparkle can be looted for items and coins. Click
Yes.
the bag icon in the lower right.
Okay, so as you can see, our quest was added. Number 1 over here, report to woodcutter Gallagher, and here's our one underneath our guy, which is awesome. I really like that. I think it's fantastic. Things on the screen are pretty easily moved around as far as my chat. What we got down here? Marketplace. Oh yeah, they've added the marketplace and marketplace mail. We can go ahead and look at our marketplace. In general, travel, land, custom, and loyalty. Okay. We don't really have any loyalty tokens just yet because we have to actually go out and do some quests and things to actually earn that. But workers' compensation restores 1,000 labor, which labor you need if you're going to do like farming, building, things like that. boost the chance to regrade success plus 30%. As you can see, there's going to be a lot of crafting stuff. Resets a weapon that cannot be tempered so that it can be tempered. See, it's going to be a lot of crafting stuff that you're going to see in this marketplace. Immortal XP, prevents XP and durability loss at death for 60 minutes. And in this game, when you die, you lose XP. Honor boost, of course, you get more honor by arenas, hunting, disputes and sieges, and war. So it's going to be things like, of course, crafting. It's going to be things like boosting your character. Expansion scroll, of course, your slots and bags and warehouses. Duh. You're going to have pets and mounts. And then you have armor for those pets and mounts. And then, of course, we're going to have our glider stuff, which we're going to get our glider here in a little bit. And I'll show you. I love the glider feature in the game. I really do. So those are the things that we're going to buy. Here's land. Here's a tax certificate. Now you can actually, you have to get these to pay taxes for your land. You can actually pay real in-game money for it, or you can actually just pay, I guess what we're going to call these. We're going to call these gems, purple gems. I'm sure there's a better name, but we're just going to call it purple gems. Here's a building appraisal. Certifies the value of building you want to trade. Owl mailbox places it in a completed house. Storage in your house. And then, of course, these things you put in your house. Oh, there's actually a quest that actually says, hey, you can put these in and you get a reward. Here are disguises. As you can see, you click on them and it shows you in your guy. Pretty good. Nothing fancy. I'm not a girl, so I can't do that. Okay. That makes sense. In my opinion, the wardrobes really don't grab me. If they buffed me in some way, then yeah, I'd do it, but I don't, so I don't like it. Here's an infamy remedy. If you're going to go around and become a criminal, which you can, this will help decrease your crime and infamy points. If you get too much infamy, then you will be arrested and sent to jail. You actually go on trial, and your peers, random people, if you sign up for jury duty in this game, will actually go and try you, and then you'll be sent to jail. And you have to stay there for however long they sentence you for. I know, right? It's not bad. It's actually pretty good. I like that feature. Keeps the crime somewhat in check. Somewhat. Here are loots. Of course, you're going to play loots and other weapons to give you either buffs, or it's going to help you restore your mana. It's going to help you restore your life, things like that. Alright. So, 300 crystals. Of course, I did a pre-purchase of the alpha, so of course I get so many credits in advance. So, let's get credits. Open game will be minimized and will go into full screen. Okay, I'll probably put up a little something in between this video here, just to show you a visual on the credits, but I'm just going to go ahead and explain it right now. So let's say that this workers' compensation is 300 gems. You will actually, and they're calling them credits. Sorry, I keep seeing this current credits, and I'm like, those are gems, but okay. I guess in this game, they're just going to call them gems. It's fine. So you have 300 gems here, or 300 credits. For 750, you get those for $5. Okay, so $5 for 750. $20 is $32.50. Okay. So basically, let's go to our. This is pretty much what a lot of people are going to go for anyway, pretty much, because I've seen some of these. They look really good. So these wings, $22.40. So it'll cost you $20. And it's not going to be the whole $20, but you'll have some left over. But just know you have to buy the, I mean, you're pretty much going to have to buy the $20 to get 3250. I mean, that'll leave you, you know, with leftover, but still. And there's no in between. There's no in between from 750 to 3250 unless you buy two 750s here. And then, you know, that's $10. So basically a Mirage Elk is going to cost you $10. And then you're going to pay $5 to get 2 pieces of armor. So all in all, if you're going to get an elk and armor it up all the way, you're going to have to buy the $20, or you're going to spend $15. But in my opinion, if you're going to spend $15, you might as well get the $20 because it gives you a bonus of credits. You get 3,000 plus 250. I'm not even going to tell you what the credits are after that. I mean, there's a $50 value and then there's a $100 value. If you want to spend it, you're going to spend it. If you're not, you can literally play without this, except probably for some of these crafting things when you get higher up. And that's the way it is in a lot of pay-to-play games. A lot of pay-to-play games, when you hit max level and you're trying to craft and you're trying to do all this other stuff, you have to pay for your crafting stuff. That's just, I mean, that's just the way it is. So pricing wise, I mean, you know, it's not bad, I guess. It's a free-to-play game. You want to spend $20 and get a mount or something, or you want to get a new glider. I mean, it's up to you. Personally, you're going to have enough mounts. I mean, in my opinion, you're pretty much just going to get this for looks. I mean, seriously, you're only going to get it because you can get it. So it's up to the player. You want to spend money on a game you like? Spend money on it. Do I think the prices are fair? Yeah. I mean, I guess so. I don't see the use in this disguise part. I really don't. If I compare this to other games like Terra or Star Wars, I could probably, you know what? No, I can't, because even in Star Wars, it's the outfit. Some of the outfits look super cool. Getting those outfits are a pain in the ass in Star Wars. They are. Because you can't buy a lot of those outfits together. You have to buy packs. So you're basically spending more money than you need to. You can go on the auction house and buy at least the gear there. Okay, for some of those though, you better buy some gold, because I'm telling you right now, some of them ask a lot. So, and saying that, Terra, I mean, the outfits in Terra look fantastic. They do. I haven't played it in a while. I don't think they give you any special buff, but they look really good. The same thing if you play Vindictus. They are heavy on outfits, and there might be some good outfits coming. Okay, like I said, this is just beta, so this is just what we have right now. I mean, if there was an XP boost, I would buy that right now. These Hereafter Stones are going to, I mean, 30 for Hereafter Stones, that's actually a really good price. I would spend $5 and get 750 credits, because these things help you teleport. You can build them yourself, but it's kind of a pain. So that actually is a very good deal. Increase your jobs, wagon upgrade ticket, workers' compensation. If there prevents XP and durability loss, is there an XP boost? Loot, your drop rate goes up. Vocation. Glide speed is increased. Yeah, see, I haven't. The only thing I would really honestly even think about getting is this expansion scroll for more bags. And maybe a fishing license. But that's if you're paying, then it doesn't really matter. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead. That's our pricing. As you can see our map, here we are. And if I hit M here, here's where we are. This is the map of the whole area. Red, of course, is dispute areas where PvP is happening, so careful. Careful where you ventures. I guess we can go ahead and look at our skills. We don't really have much right now. Shoot an arrow, melee attack, and then of course our main attack, which is attack up to 3 times in a row, dealing 24 physical damage. So we're a battle rage novice right now. As you can see, here's our language. Here's your proficiency. And this is in everything that you do. You have to raise this up to do, like if you want to build more advanced things in the future, you actually have to raise this up before you can do it. Total available in specializations. Current, you can only do 7 of these, but you can increase it to 8. Okay. So honestly, you need to really pay attention to what you do. And you can do that, but you can then, after you do a specialization, you can only go up so, like you can only get expert in so many. Like you can go up to like this is amateur, then professional, and then I think expert. But then when you go up to professional and expert, you can only have a couple. So you can't just like max everything out, which kind of sucks in my opinion. Because like if I wanted, like if my goal was to max out everything, I would be like, okay, well, that gives me something to play for. But if you can only do 7, which honestly takes a long time, I'm not knocking it, then you can. Our basic, other basic commands we have is dash. We have kick, which kicks the enemy dealing 13 and knocking it back. Then you have your dancing. Now, if you watch my other videos, you could see the dancing. Here's your play instrument. And then you have your glider, which we do not have yet, and then drop trade pack, which we do not have. This is our teleport book, which actually writes teleport locations in there once you visit it, and you can actually just teleport back really super fast. And of course, here's our mana and health potions. Character. Oh, that's not our character one. Let's see. I played so many, I get so confused. Here's our character. And then our details of our attacks. We really don't have anything right now, so there's no real sense in looking at that. Our bag. Which is good about your bag is that, so we fill this up. Say we're going to fill this up. You can click on this and it actually will sort it for you to put all your equipment in there. Weapons and such, your consumables, like you see right here. Here's my consumables. Crafting materials, once we get them, will be in here. Quest items will actually be in here. The only thing I hate about this game is that the quest items go in here and it's not in a specialized area that doesn't count against your inventory. It does count against your inventory in this game. And you can make your own tabs, costumes, quest, indoor decor, gems, whatever, pet gear, whatever you want, you can make extra tabs, okay? Quest log is pretty much the same in any game. The only difference is that when you hit the map, it actually will show you. Some games do that, some games do not. Achievements, we haven't done anything. Skills window we looked at. Vocations. Folio. Here in the folio, let's say I'm going to start doing metalwork. So I got to look here in the metalwork and here's everything I can make. And everything I can do. Okay. It's a lot. Construction. Let's say I want to make this. I gotta have blue salt wedges and I gotta have lumber, and I click the lumber. Okay, so I need lumber, and from the lumber I'm gonna need logs. And then it shows up here what you're gonna make with these things. So lumber, I can make gliders, ships, you know, tons of stuff. Okay. This folio is gonna take a little bit to learn. It's gonna take a little bit. They've added a search function now, which thank goodness, it was a pain before. Here's your public farms. If you have a public farm, it'll be in here. Public stables, things like that. Trade info. We don't have any trade info because we're just starting. And here's our community, raid, social, stuff like that. Convert to raids. Let's look at social, friends list, block list, family. You can actually add people as your family on here, and they're going to be able to use your houses, farms, things of that nature. And up here we see our buff, which is patron, regenerates 10 labor, and buff, equip shield. Wielding a shield increases physical defense and magic defense, blah, blah, blah. Think we can, can I minimize? Here's our options. I told you it'd expand once we got in here. Name info, game info. Show damage breakdown. You can tell it to show your helmet or not, or show your glider or not. Your priority is pretty cool right here. Show weapon, or I can tell it to show glider first, then shield, then cloak. Weapons, cloaks, shields, and then cloaks, then gliders for me. I don't really care about that. Double tap jump to deploy glider. I actually do want that. Double tap to dash. I do want that. Character controls. UI shortcuts. I want my mini map to kind of be lowered. Can I lower the mini map? No, probably not. Turn toggle minimap details, shift over. Okay, I didn't know about that, but that's okay. Hide UI is F12, screenshot, take a screenshot. Nothing's really changed in there since the other. Okay, so let's go talk to our peeps and get some quests. Targets for red names, and I'll show you that here in a second. Alright, you look a little wet behind the ears. I do. And Mayor got... I wish that was voice, but that's okay. As you can see, these blue looking objects right here, you can interact with them, and like he's sitting on his, so you'll sit. It's not a big deal. But right now we got to kill Souls Reed foxes and then report to another guy. As you see our mini map, where to go? Fox infestation is actually a daily. Alright, so let's go ahead and...
To be most effective in battle, try to vary the skills you use. Your shortcut keys will make it easier to alternate between.
That's a good little attack. Good little attack. I feel like I should move my kick down to 4 here, but we're melee class, so they have to be close. Actually hold down the archer. You have to hold down 2 to actually keep shooting. It doesn't just keep shooting. Paladin, the battle rage is pretty devastating. I wish that kick stunned him a little bit, but that's okay. I'm just gonna kill a couple just to get some extra XP. Okay. So let's go back and report. Here's an iron vein. I'm gonna go ahead and mine some more. As you can see, I don't have to go buy a pickaxe. I can already get a pickaxe.
Labor points to gather, mine, craft, and perform other vocational activities.
And as you can see, the labor points. You regain 50 labor every 5 minutes while logged in, but do not regain labor while logged out. So everything you do takes labor. So see, mining. I just had some labor there. And as you can see also in the mini map, the nodes and herbs do not really show up. So you kind of have to be on the lookout for those kind of things. I just saw a wheel over here actually. Oh, so that's a tree. So sometimes you're going to come across trees and stuff that you can actually uproot. As you can see, the time left that it's growing is 3 hours. If it belongs to anybody and you uproot it and it's actually at their farm or something, you can get you'll get criminal points or wanted points or however they want to say it. And then you have to go in the marketplace, and then you'll have to get your infamy back down. Decrease 100 crime and infamy points, or you go to trial and you'll get arrested.
Quests with green markers are for your race only. Quests with yellow markers are regional.
Oh, that's just racist.
Quests with flower markers are crafting quests.
Yes, there's different crafting and everything. We'll come across those. Right now the exclamation points are the ones we're doing. Like if I go up here, I want to see if... I'm trying to see if there's any more mining veins up here. I swore that I saw something over here. It's probably just that tree back there growing. Alright, we're going to dash, which uses up our mana. But that's okay. We don't need it that much right now. Hit F. Taking our rewards. I'm not real big on reading the quest. If you want to read them, you can. Hey, you want to see something cool? Oh, can I not talk to him anymore? I can't talk to him anymore. What's... Oh, we gotta get some water. Because we need some water later. So we have to draw some water. And it'll be in our bag. Here's our water. We're gonna keep drawing some. Alright, 10 is good. Alright, so right here you see a question mark. Spend 1 labor to open the pouch and see what's inside. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna spend 1 labor and see what's inside, and we have money. So let's do it again. And we get money. And that's good. We want money. Oh, we got another one. Money's is good. And we get a little XP, nothing much. Okay, so here's your memory tome.
Remember to memorize your current location.
If I want to recall here somewhere, I can actually come back here. We'll get a recall. Do we have it now? Rider's escape. Transport your vehicle safely, blah blah blah. Shoot arrow kick. Use glider. Yeah, we don't have it. Oh, there it is. Here's recall. Oh, we already have it right here. Alright, so recall returns you to your... This is just like World of Warcraft or anything else. It just returns me here, because this is where I set it. Here's my mailbox. It's an owl on top of it. Think Harry Potter, and you'll be pretty close. You'll be pretty close. Yes, you seek a fortune. Stuff. Your name is Paladin. Here's a Gilda Star, which you actually use to buy stuff.
To learn new skills, click the skill icon in the menu bar or press K to open the skills window.
Alright, so we want to
During combat, if you use a skill in your shortcut bar that has a highlighted frame, you can gain a bonus combo effect.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to change up our skills here. I'm probably not going to do as much. I'll probably start with my shoot and then go with my charge. It does have a little range on it, so we're going to do it that way. I'll do this. So if you want to read the text, you can. I'll keep it on there a little bit. Alright, a mysterious visitor. Boars. We have to collect boar meat, which is up here. Here's a general merchant, by the way. They have quality certificates, which we need later. And of course, a lot of other things that we may need for crafting. Actually, while we're here, we'll buy a couple of Vita seeds. Oh, I can't? Oh, I don't have enough money yet. Alright, we'll wait. We'll get some more. We're going to need it later for a mission, so I was going to go ahead and get it, but that's okay. There we go. That's a good combo. We'll start out with our archery.
You'll find it easier to alternate. Spend skill points to learn new skills. Click the skill icon in the menu bar or press K to open the skills window.
Yes, ma'am. We'll do that. We'll start with archery and then go in with a little dash attack. There we go. Everything spawns here really quickly. And as you can see, as we're using our abilities, our mana goes down, so we have to pay attention. There we go. Just doing some extra just for a little XP boost. Hearts beat. Deliver this glass bottle to Saren. Okay, we will. We'll deliver it. We'll go over here real fast. I'll also show you the warehouse manager. Here we can store stuff we don't really need. I usually put a lot of crafting stuff in there, so I actually put my water and my ore in there because we don't really need it. We'll keep the rest out. We got some more bags too, full of monies. We like monies, don't we? We'll spend all that real soon. Oh, excuse me. What was that? Fireworks pack. I don't want to pick that up. I don't want to use my stuff. Alright. We're gonna have to help her with
Quest log icon in the lower right or press L to
planting
quest details.
a young sapling? Sapling?
Activate quest items by right-clicking their icons
In your bags. Which we will. As soon as we get up there. Level 4. We're already level 4? Good lord. That was quick. Alright, so number 2, as you can see, it's right up here. We'll go up here and plant it.
Press numlock to automatically run forward without holding down W.
And it's planted. See right there? That's us. Cork. I said it wrong, didn't I? Cork sapling. Time left to grow is 1 minute 44. But we don't have to wait for it to grow. It's somebody else's. Shadow Fox is there. I wonder if we do wait if I can chop it down. Can I chop it down? I'm not gonna chop his. I mean, I could. It's in private. It's in public land there. Yep. Got it. We got 1 log, so lumber becomes very hard to get in this game. We may actually sit here for a second. Let's take a quick shot while we wait. Glub, 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 glub. Here's our buff. Move speed. See what happens when you get drunk? You run faster. Yeah. I'm untouchable. Let's go down here and let's see what's down here real fast. Anything we can grab or mine? Hey, you always gotta be on the lookout, I'm telling you. I'll do this so, because if it is, it'll be highlighted. Okay, nothing over here. I'm always looking. Alright, we better let our mana recoup there. Tab settings. Alert, combat, config. I need to. Social info, skill acquired. I was looking for. I don't want to filter the, you know, bad language. Because sometimes they type stuff that's not bad language, but it thinks it is. You see what I'm saying? Show information. There is something in here that I know. Display. Always show loot window. No. Say portal mode. Ignore whispers. Disable chat filter. There we go. There we are. I knew it was in there hidden. Alright, so let's go back over here to our tree. To our big old tree. We're gonna cut it down. Get a log. Yeah. Big old log too. Still growing. 19 seconds left. 50 seconds left. Look around, make sure there's no ore. Dude, you're stuck on a tree. Level 28. There we go. Cutting down this tree. Hey, we need those logs, man. You're gonna be like, why are you doing that? Well, in this game, 13 seconds. We'll wait 13 seconds, then we'll go. wonder if we can go to that island. Bet we can. But I'll probably drown before I get out there. Cutting it down. What if we could? Should I swim out there? I don't know, let's try. Let's try, man.
While in water, use W to swim forward.
Let's go underneath. I'm about to say my breath is remaining. Let's do a speed swim. Oh, snap. We're doing good. Oh my goodness, we are going to go there. We'll use our recall ability to go back in a second. Just make sure we don't get eaten by a shark or something. There we go. Change minimap size. I like it large. We'll make it medium. We're almost there. Come on. Glub glub. Better not be any high level people over here. I will be pissed. You know, like a fish out of water. Look at there. I don't think there's anything down there. It looks good though. Look at those graphics, look really good. I thought that it would be like some exhaustion, you know, like in World of Warcraft, you go out too far, it'll be like exhaustion and start counting down. But this is just letting us go out here.
In neutral regions, it's possible to attack players from your own.
Okay, at war. We're in a war zone. That's okay. Think we're gonna get killed? We're probably gonna get killed. Let's see. Oh my god. Blue Mist Forest. Cool. I just thought it looked cool. I just wanted to come over here. I don't see anything that's going to attack me. I don't see any ships. What you gotta watch out for is pirates, man. I ain't kidding. Jeez. Buccaneers. Alright, so we made it over here. Debuff. We don't have any winds or anything. Well, we just swam all the way over here. Cool, huh? Shows you the openness of the game. There's a lot of sailing, I'm telling you. Once you get your ship and you can sail. Cool. Alright, so let's go back. If we had a boat, we'd, you know, sail across, but we don't because we're low level, and I just wanted to see if we could actually go to the island. And we could. Awesome. I'm chopping the tree down. Somebody planted it right here. Hey, I'm just getting logs, man. I'm telling you. They're in public, so they're free game. Free game, man. Free game. Look at that. We just started the game and we already got a bunch of logs. Nowhere near that would do anything, but hey, it's less we got to do later. Let's take a shot so we can get there faster. Dun, 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 dun. Music's pretty good, even though I think there's like somebody whispering like yeah, there is. Alright, we have to report to Jenny. Oh, but not yet. I see an iron vein. Boom. No more. I don't see any else. Oh, I see another one right there. See, a lot of people aren't looking for this early in the game. Start early, that's what I'm telling you. Start early, my friends. Alright, so we gotta kill hungry brown bears and angry brown bears. Which of course are in our way now. He dead. You know what I'm looking for. Stuff I can chop down.
Learn new abilities in the skills window. Click the skills icon in the menu bar or press K to open it. Use dash to move quickly.
Alright, so let's open our skills. What we got? Learn 2+ point skills. Increase melee attack plus 5%, which is a good passive ability to use. And of course, we have a second one here that we can start opening. We'll go up here just in case we're about to get attacked by anything.